Noodle King. This is the very Noodle King stand, perhaps, which Elder Ip, I think,
Alright,
was
so what's
designing.
going on in the bottom middle here?
It looks like a
Like, so
nuclear reactor of some
there.
kind.
I mean, it's a stand, right?
It's
For
technology.
for products, but there's liquor on the top, right, and candles.
Possibly it's some kind of tradition. Or
All right,
techno tradition. I don't know, it could be good
it
feng
just
shui.
feels like you kind of need a ladder to get up there,
Yes. Thankfully, we do not need to reach those
or a
bottles.
troll. Maybe it's for trolls. Maybe those are drinks for trolls.
They could be
They're
being
tall enough
offered
there.
to the machine spirits. Anyway, the Whampoa live here, and they like that
Yes.
sort of thing. Well, fewer of them live here than they used to. Last episode, we began investigating the murder of most of their elders and the mysterious disappearance of another one, which the remaining elders don't think is connected to this. Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, there's all right. So everyone here with an umbrella is a mourner, right?
Yeah.
They're mourning the dead.
This is
A
where
bunch of them
the
are
only possible
gathered
dead one.
outside Magpie's place. Is
Yeah,
the Jack Point.
Jack Point, which, they don't think Magpie is dead, but I guess they're mourning her anyway. Maybe they're mourning her disappearance. There's some more people to talk to here. Oh, Moj Debbie. Heard his name before.
We saw that name. We saw that name.
Yeah,
It's
the
slightly
amateur
important.
surgeon guy. I guess he's not an amateur. He's an
Zippy.
Yeah, Zippy, who may or may not be any good as a surgeon, claims to be the second best decker left. He says Mo's probably the best. He's listening to bad music.
Echelon 60.
He's
It's sort of like
discussing-
Eiffel 65.
Yeah.
Uh,
Brazzaville. Ha! Duncan has.
Thank you. All right, yeah, well, that's how we brought you along, Duncan.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for.
See, your friend gets it.
Decker, technologist, music fan.
Yeah, I don't think I'm from anywhere legally, so. No.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I'm certainly not saying I'm from the UCAS. That feels like admitting to citizenship.
Yes, which is no longer true if it ever was. Nothing about our mission here is secret, is it? Yeah, we might as well tell
No.
people, yep, we're trying to find them. And if someone tells you, if someone responds with, like, no, you can't do that, I'm killing them and I want to stop you, we'll fight them. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll have, like, circumvented the last 60% of the plot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if someone just wants to admit to it, we'll kill them right there in the street. That's how having no law works.
So, maybe let's take a circuitous route to discussing the murders with them, though it does seem to be anti-murder, like most people here.
Cyber pukes.
Yeah, script kiddies, I guess. Company man.
He's bragging about having an apartment on the 48th floor.
Yeah.
God
Also,
damn.
when he says smearing the little cyber pukes that get into our systems, he's talking about killing children, you realize. Like, brain burning them through their decks, right? Like, teen hackers and so on.
I mean, some of them are probably like 22.
Yeah, and many of them would only have been injured, but still. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's
not
all right.
bragging.
So when we fuck up decking, he's the guy that shows up.
Yeah, this did happen to us once.
And he's very lucky because when those guys show up, when we fuck up decking, they die.
Yeah.
We killed
Blood on the floor of the
the
Matrix.
previous Ares deckers working security for them.
Project being over budget and schedule. This is the story of a corporate. Oh, okay. I guess he wasn't actually into killing people for the company. He didn't realize
Weird
what
that
he
he
was
knew. Weird that he knew the like caliber of the round.
Well, you know, these are the sorts of nerds who know a lot about guns. Some do, unfortunately.
That's true.
Tens of millions of new yen. Alright, so he didn't want to be a corporate murderer, fair enough, or to associate with them since they might murder him, also fair enough. Came to Whampoa Garden, as did a lot of other weird people. Now he's swelling with pride.
Buy and sell here, work out deals for the big shipments. We've got the blah blah blah, the free enterprise zone.
That's interesting. I thought these guys worked with the Triads. I thought they provided cybersecurity for them.
Well, I mean, it's sort of like a give and take, right? Like the Trides are always going to try to eventually press
Yeah,
on them.
that is what they do. Well, the Red Dragon, are they the ones who... We work for the Yellow Lotus, right? Well, we work for Kindly Cheng, who works for the Yellow Lotus. I think that's an important distinction. And the Red Dragon are actually their enemies, so we probably don't mind them being chased out of places. They wouldn't like us, the Red Dragon, if they knew what we'd done in the last mission.
Yeah.
So good to the Yellow Lotus. The discount, yes, indeed. Indeed, the Yellow Lotus, part of the deal is they have sent us to investigate your murder. So tell me about that. Talk about monsters. He doesn't want their attention. Hello. This guy knows Magpie. A hateful, shrewish old badger of a person.
That's how you stay alive. Tang, she fought... Alright, so Tang is the dead one, right? The one they got...
No, that's Tong.
God damn it.
I know, Tang and Tong. In fact, Tang is alive. Tang is the guy with the tattoos. He's the monkey.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Plenty of Nuyen. Okay, so yeah, everyone has told us Magpie was very good at what she did, or is, since they keep using the present tense. Told us to talk to Zippy. I'm not doing that again.
Alright, so Breaker Hull, which is a cool name.
It is. He's a big troll. Danny's kind of a small elf. This is funny.
Maybe it's... Oh, Hui. Breaker Hui.
He's got guns. Yeah, I want to see him. So we were talking about picking up a shotgun for Duncan, weren't we? These... mind you, this might not be a very good one.
It's not. Damage. But it is very cheap. I believe it's much cheaper than the actual... Like... The actual Benelli is like 1,000 or something. Like 200 is a pretty good deal.
But it's so low damage. I think we'll just never use it. Better look at Duncan's inventory.
Well, no, like Duncan. Yeah, nothing right now. I think Duncan's gun is only 9 damage. I could be wrong.
So he's got his 10 damage FNH.
Oh, it's 10 damage. Well, the shotgun is also 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think although it is cheap. What the hell is this? Is this a decking spell?
I have no idea what the fuck that's doing.
Yeah,
the cool thing about the shotgun is probably the crit on it, right? Like, doesn't that thing crit better?
That's right. Using multiple kinds of weapons in this game is useful because they're different tools, basically. You do want a loadout.
And 280 Nuyen is a good deal.
Yeah, but is it a good deal for it's a low
Like, that's
price.
a med kit. That's a med kit. Like,
it's
the
cheap,
med kits cost that.
But money is so tight in this game, right? I don't want to spend even 280 on something we'll just never use. Anyway.
Well, I think we would use it. I mean, I would use it.
If someone just gave you a shotgun.
Yes.
Use it on a Rat King. Shrieked like a harpy with a fresh corpse. Nobody seems to have liked Magpie.
Also, what the fuck is shrieking like a harpy with a fresh... Like, none of you have met a harpy. Wait, no, maybe they have.
I guess the
this
metaphor...
is a whole new world.
Well, the simile here is that, I guess the harpy is excited by the fresh corpse, so it makes loud noises. Yeah.
But that's, like... Alright. Yeah, like, it's... I was like... Originally, I was like, wait, a siren? But a siren attracts it with the screaming, not the... Yeah. Anyway, the red...
Yeah, so now that Tong's dead, these guys were his competition for SimSense chips. Parking garage south of here.
I don't want to walk into a parking garage. I know what happens in parking garages. It's not good, especially since there's no cars around here.
Yeah, a pretty fortifiable place. Also, he's heard there was a shootout in the garage recently.
Great. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, well that's not the lead at least. I don't think we should go there immediately though. As you say, it will turn into a fight.
So we're not getting the shotgun then, because if we're going to go into the parking garage, maybe we should get the shotgun.
Yeah, I reckon we should go to Magpie's place first.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's interesting, but probably more dangerous. Who's Keita?
It's a dumpy-looking man with spherical grilled treats.
Well, fair enough. He wants to sell me dango or takoyaki. Yes, that's worth a yen. New yen.
Yes.
Yeah. More so than like some stupid shotgun. You can eat the dango.
I'm glad this
Yum.
description made it all sound disgusting.
That didn't sound disgusting. That sounded good. If you didn't read that closely, hypothetical viewer, go back, pause the video, and look at the text. It sounded like a nice meat bun to me. What does Keita know? Nothing. What is with the screens? I see.
Oh, he just
Watching
likes the fucking way the language looks on the screen. All right.
Yeah. Pirated treat. That's interesting. This was like what the argument Magpie had with the other elders was about. And Keita points out that it is in fact not a very lucrative business. Tech heads, deckers, riggers, trid pirates, and everything in between.
Mecca should be capitalized there.
Yeah. I wonder if anything... I don't know what the Shadowrun lore is on what's happened in the Middle East since the Awakening.
We probably shouldn't get into it. I doubt it's been, updated.
Yeah, whatever it was written long enough ago that it might not be ideal. Okay, we have another perspective on the elders. Yeah, everyone says Elder Ing is crafty. She came off as... To me, she seemed like dismissive of things that she shouldn't be, that should actually interest her because they're important. But if that's an act, it could be that she's, concealing actually knowing things.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ip, the guy with the cyber razor arms and stuff, doesn't actually fight himself. Interesting. Tang is boring. And Keita doesn't care about Muro.
Yeah. I don't think we can ignore them. Sorry, buddy.
Well, we're being paid not to. And,
yeah.
Besides, it's just kind of general bad policy. Oh, one more person to talk to. Demergo.
Demergo.
Do you think he's called that because there was some kind of corporate demerger and, he's fallout from it? A tired, world-weary demeanor. A cup of cheap soy calf. Hey, he actually knows who we are. Also, he's got a cool portrait.
Is he actually all that curious random guy? He's got funny eyes.
Maybe
I don't know if he's random. It feels like he's not actually random.
But that's but it's still a fun thing to say.
It is.
Ooh,
Christ, a fucking detective, a fucking ex-cop.
I mean, we could, look, to be honest, we could use a detective around here right now. There have been a bunch of murders.
He wants to consult.
Yeah. Well, let's flatter him and see if he's got any opinions. Ah, they wouldn't pay him.
Oh, so you're just standing here out in the street next to the trash can. That's where you hang out. Because they couldn't meet your fee. You just had so much other stuff to do.
Yeah. So yeah, his impression reading magical CSI has left him sick of the whole thing. Fair enough. You wouldn't.
Psychometry. I've played multiple characters who have engaged in that. This guy is a bit more extra than Aaron Astor ever was.
More than he'd admit to, anyway.
Yeah, he or had hair like that.
Admittedly, Astor wouldn't have said "it'll tax your heart" like Demergo just did. Right?
He would look over his glasses like that, though.
Yeah. So he's explicitly not going to use his investigative magic to help us investigate this magic crime, but he is willing to have opinions on things. He has takes.
Takes are for free.
Yeah. All right. His opinions is that Ip is a lightweight. Everyone says this. In fact, he points out that
I feel like we keep getting the same opinions from everyone.
Maybe these people are quite transparent. Isabel would certainly say so. Autofab. Tight little computer, sure. So Elder Gan was the one who first got flayed. Yes, we knew this. Huh. Yeah, the guy whose name started with a K told us this too. The police were actually here recently. Which is funny, because the elders told us that they were not.
Yeah, so they came to the parking garage and got murdered there, right?
Yes, never made it back out.
Yes.
Oh dear. Probably another thing to ask the elders about, isn't it? Maybe after going into Magpie's place. Yeah, the red spear. Okay, so this bladed weapon, maybe you have more useful thoughts on it than Zippy did. Precision attack. Professional hitman, says Demogo.
Or a practice serial killer. This guy's just on CBS television. That's all he is.
Yeah, he's auditioning for a role in CSI. I mean, the CSI, the TV show. So. Knife. The thing is, like, all this stuff about what was the weapon, this theorizing, is, to my mind, a little off the mark, because after using a precision strike to incapacitate the victim, the killer then ripped him to pieces and strew the pieces everywhere with a variety of powerful weapons and massive brute strength in an incredibly short period of time. So, like, he probably doesn't have like a signature weapon.
Yeah, the important part is the killer himself. Like, it's both his body and his willingness to be extra.
Yeah, how could he, she, or it do this stuff? Not by having a cool knife, or not. That's not all it would take. Now this guy respects us. Danny's like, hey, I'm also a CSI mage, sort of. Okay, he agrees with the it's a fake monster theory.
Oh, thanks for Occam's razor, you fucking asshole.
Well, I mean, he didn't really tell us anything new, but he does confirm what we were already thinking, really. So,
but he was really proud of himself. So
yeah, he's clearly like, yeah, I could solve this whole thing. I'm not gonna though.
All right, let's see what's going on in this place.
Certain he could. All right, it's the jack point. We've got a key for this place. Watch out, there may be a matrix in here somewhere.
This is all very much not covered in blood yet.
Yeah, not yet. Alright, let's poke around and try to avoid breaking the Whampoa surface. Search through the bin. It's a parts bin rather than a rubbish bin, so sure. Hell yes. It's your Technobell. It's actually quite good. IO handlers. It's not a physical object. So this is really interesting. Magpie, like Tong, has been robbed.
Yep. So this just means, like, we now suspect the elders, like, the remaining elders, twice as much.
Yeah. Some kind of cyber tontine
there. Oh, it does seem like that has been ripped open.
Yes. Attack program storage machine.
You have to have a whole machine for that? Alright.
Yeah, maybe it's running Kali or something. So, this has also been ransacked. Point out Zerabel. Oh shit! A Fuji XB1000? Oh nice. She had a failsafe. Like a child pornographer would.
Oh, look at... But she had the fucking... The beads, but they look like they're holographic.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Cyber beads.
We keep searching these bathrooms.
But we've hit jackpot in the jack point here. This bathroom's got blood in it.
See, they didn't want to leave a scene here.
Yeah. Yeah. What is going on?
Duncan actually being reasonable.
He's not stupid, just
aggressive. He's kind of stupid.
He's not smart either. I'm worried about this disc. I'm worried that if I click on it, we'll go into the Matrix.
No, let's see. It doesn't have the jack-in icon. It has the
special icon. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Magpie's disc. Kind of messy. Most people only associate with rat's nest, hoarders, and deckers. No, you know what they associate it with? Magpies. What the hell?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I have scars on my scalp from being swooped by a magpie as a child. Nasty birds.
That's pretty cool. I mean, probably wasn't very fun, but it's pretty cool.
Terrifying, but yeah, it is cool. It had stitches and everything. Duncan doesn't like slobs.
Very glad we brought Duncan along for this. Get in the zone.
Points out that the real world doesn't matter, only computers matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I wouldn't want to look inside her keyboard.
I mean, you just turn it upside down, you hit it a couple times, and then you just, wipe it all off the desk.
Yeah.
And then you go to...
Just looking at the things up close, a keyboard that hasn't been cleaned in a while gets really awful. Oh, a low-quality tin lockbox, but someone's pried it open. A small note taped to the interior of the box. I hope it doesn't say... Yeah. Spare stockroom keys. Do not lose these. The rear of Mrs. Yang's restaurant.
Huh.
The elders know stuff they're not telling us, but they may not actually be behind this.
Right. We need to go to Yang's restaurant first.
Well, we need a key to get into Yang's restaurant. I wonder... Yeah, we can go there and see if we can find a way in. Because Maggie's stockroom is behind Yang's restaurant, right? That's the gist of things here. Let's go and find it at least. But we don't really want to talk to the elders about this because we're getting too suspicious of them.
What about Zippy? Let's see if Zippy has anything more to say.
I'm also suspicious of him.
Yeah. He has nothing more to say.
Yeah. We've thoroughly explored his dialogue trees. Alright, let's look for Yang's restaurant.
What about this dude? The dude sitting in front of Tong's place. The fixer.
Porter Lamb. He might
Let's see if he has anything to say.
Yeah.
We haven't talked to him about this.
Magpie. He didn't like her. Like, literally everybody. Why was she so contrary? Magpie, quite contragpie.
Okay, thanks for the psychology report.
I think the fact that so many people say, look, she was an asshole, she was just a mean person, means we can probably trust that was true. And,
yeah.
Should I check in with DeMurgo? Nah.
Yeah, check in with the fucking cop. Talk to the cop.
Alright, he's been unhelpful. Like, he's been helpful in a way, but also deliberately unhelpful. I don't care about him. He doesn't get to, like, spectate this damn investigation without taking part in it. Yang's shop must be inside the Whampoa itself, or possibly in the parking garage. Let's
go into the Whampoa one more time to see if anything new has been highlighted, but don't tell the elders anything.
Agreed.
And if nothing has been highlighted, then let's go check out the parking garage and prepare for a fight.
Yep, I'll even save the game to avoid accidentally telling elders things.
Alright.
What around here looks like
have we been in that? Yeah.
This place is like restaurant-ish. Wing K Kwok. She's not Mrs. Yang. Also, this is a tailor shop, not a restaurant.
Yeah. I don't know where the restaurant actually is. Have we seen it?
Does Rainbow know where it is? No. This door looks kind of suspiciously locked. And it looks like a restaurant.
Yeah, can we go in there, or is it Oh, it's the door's closed. Okay.
Yeah, not a lot of things to click on around here.
Interesting.
Maybe these DDR machines can help us.
Click on the elders and see what their dialogue options are. Don't tell them anything, but just see what their dialogue options are.
I'll be going now. Yeah,
All
so
right.
we can ask them about the HKPF, but we've chosen not to do so. So I guess I'll poke around outside a little bit more, looking for the restaurant, and the parking garage then is our next port of call.
Can we ask them about the HKPF? Because we're not asking about Magpie.
I don't. Let's leave that as a backup plan.
All right.
Yeah. I just feel like, yeah, they are trying to guide us down some particular path or away from particular paths. I don't think they know what's happening, but I think there's things they don't want us to find out, which is inconvenient since they themselves are not competent to find out, and we're not all that good at it either. Like we're just Shadowrunners. I mean, Duncan was in fact a cop, but not that kind of cop.
All right. So, most important thing about all this, we're sure we're not buying that shotgun.
Show me what you have. It's just not that good a shotgun, you know? Short range, 10 damage. Like,
6 AoE 6.
What does that number actually measure?
I have no idea. Well, I mean, I do have a vague idea what it means. It means
I'm sure it's better than
cone of
AoE4,
dispersal of the like. So, I know what it means is if you fire it at a guy and someone's standing reasonably close to them, they'll be hit with it too. I have no idea what 6 means as opposed to 8 or 10 or 4 for AoE.
I'm reasonably sure that a higher number is better, but yeah, apart from that, it's not. It's just too crappy a gun. Yeah, that's
it's the same damage as the.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same damage as the free one that we've got for free, which has got like much longer range. Yeah.
Fair enough.
If Gun Show wants to become Shotgun Show, he should find a bit of Ender. So, are our only options to buy a shotgun, to ask the elders about the cops who were in this garage, or to go into this garage?
I believe we are locked into that, yes.
Yeah, unless I want to go back and change my mind about talking to Demoga.
I mean, you could talk to the cop. See if the cop has anything to say.
Okay, yeah, I'm over it. I'm over being my snit. I will no longer disdain Demogo.
He's got nothing to say.
Yeah. It's just
Alright,
coffee
let's
in the
go.
rain.
Alright, we're about to murder like 10 people.
We
all acknowledge what's about to happen, right? The red.
We should try to avoid it. It's just that I expect to fail.
The red knife gang or whatever.
Red spears, I think. Yeah.
Red spear.
I wonder if there's any.
We're about to just brutally
putting more points in not fighting here or something. More etiquette. We've already got 6 charisma.
No.
More if that would cost a shitload. Haven't got a shitload. Yeah. Everyone is leveled up, aren't they? We've got this. Oh, I guess you can't level up party members inside of a mission. Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure everyone's leveled. Yeah, we're just about to meet the gang.
Yeah. Speaking of the gang, our Shadowrunner gang looks kind of cool, don't they? Laid out like this. You got Denny Flesh somewhat uneasily in the lead with a huge robot to back him up and a huge meat man to also back him up. And then the tech people.
Duncan is very Dave Bautista.
That's kind. That's kind to him.
It's a very kind to Duncan, not very kind to Dave. All right.
It's Snow White and the 7 Dwarves.
Oh god, they have baseball bats. We're gonna murder them. We've got a death man.
We've got
a
magic
death
spells.
robot.
Actually, no, we don't anymore. But we've got a robot. Yeah. If these guys want to try it on, they'll lose. So we'll leave it up to them. Sub. Alright, she doesn't want us wandering around on her turf.
Well, we can just kick it off right now.
We could, yeah. Not really in an ideal position to do so. Let's
ask about the fight and then ask about the BTLs, because the BTLs is going to start the fight.
Hey, look, she answered the question instead of threatening us. Police showed
That
up
means they
looking
didn't
for
kill.
somebody. They got in here. They got killed by somebody, and then whoever it was left. Huh. I wonder if the Whampoa elders are being taken down by, like, a vengeful amalgamation of police ghosts. No, that would be silly. Got a guy called Kang. Huh.
It would be cool if we didn't have to murder all these people.
I think we probably don't have to if we don't push them too hard. Stole this from a city worker. Porter Lamb has the keys to everything.
Alright.
And an elf woman with crazy coloured hair. That's Rainbow.
That would be Rainbow.
Huh. Can I
Alright.
look around this garage? Etiquette. Gang.
Thank God.
Yeah, there we
These
go. It's useful.
finally have worked out.
Yeah, Danny Flash has a point here. If they attack us, that would be really fucking stupid. So they shouldn't. Okay. Just stay out of the way of our business. Well,
Alright,
nice.
fair enough.
Yep, we will stay out of the way of their business because their
Alright.
business is uninteresting.
Let's look around and see what's here. But we're eventually going to have to ask them about the BTLs.
Probably should, yes. If they
And
really came from Tong's
the
shop,
blood
that's
is just top.
kind of important. Oh, yeah, as you say. A massacre of tremendous proportions. A long-bladed weapon. Long-bladed weapon match... How does he know that? Does it? Okay. So Duncan thinks that the police were killed by the Elder Killer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that whoever it is has melee powers. Ugh. Okay, let's fish an item out of a blood.
This is the job.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the first time etiquette academic has been useful.
That might be the same.
Every other time, no. Every other time it has been like being really insulting about a clear and obvious thing.
Decipher. Alright. Not seeing the entirety of the markings. Rest remain in the parent piece of ferrocrete. Renraku. Isn't Renraku like the biggest company in the world?
Yes, it is.
Materials science. I wonder if Rainbow and the tailor maybe have more connections to this case than was immediately apparent.
It's possible.
Anything
Maybe
else
the BTLs are a red herring.
I reckon it's something like they broke into the shop after he was dead and stole stuff because they might as well. I think it's worth pushing them by asking.
Well, do you want combat in this video?
I don't specifically want to. I think for the sake of narrative, I'd rather not kill these random idiot BTL dealers. Like, these guys don't even sell drugs, right? They're selling like SimSense chips or something. They're not particularly horrible, basically.
And they have baseball bats. Are we really gonna send Koshei out there against people with baseball bats?
I'm not gonna attack them. I'm just gonna ask them questions. If they don't want to answer, I'll leave. Yeah, just put it this way. Yes, if maybe you saw something. It worked. Okay, fair enough. Broken Thumb Yuan. Okay, this is actually valuable information. A tall guy with a shitty grey rain poncho. So somebody actually saw... 15 minutes. Wait, 15... Well, I mean, look, we already knew it was mysteriously quick.
Alright, so 15 minutes is about as much time as a skilled killer would take to, say, hit a guy between the 5th and 6th vertebrae, kill him instantly, cut up his body, drag the blood all over the
scene
apartment.
ranging stuff, the body ripping, that's more than 15 minutes. And remember, they also cased the place and stole stuff.
Maybe he's very, very fast.
Yeah. Okay, well, bye guys. Okay, we've got some more leads. Interesting. We'd like a key to the storm drain. We'd like to know where Yang's restaurant is. Wait, hang on. Okay. When I say storm drain, I don't mean this storm drain. I mean the sewers.
No. Yes. So Porter Lamb has a key. Rainbow has a key.
Yep. And Renraku, we have met a tailor who worked for Enraku as a material scientist at some point. Probably, and she's works next to Rainbow's shop, so it's probably worth talking to her. Well, I say Rainbow's shop, but actually it's just like an arcade that Rainbow happens to be hanging out in.
Yep.
Where is Mrs. Yang's restaurant?
I think it's probably in the Whampoa section. It's that closed off place, right?
Probably, yeah. All right, yeah. Let's head back into the Whampoa itself. Pity we can't see the outside of this thing and verify that it looks like a ship. Yeah, a number of things are going on here. Some of them will be red herrings. Hello. Do you have a key to the storm drains? Yeah. No, there's no greetings or anything. We're just going to jump straight into the key questioning.
She knows we're a fellow side quester.
Yeah, exactly. This woman strikes me as someone who does a lot of side quests. Once again, the drains are a mite bigger than people would expect. Cool. I wonder how you actually get to the drains.
It's probably on the street level.
Hey, Winky. Ah, yes.
Oh.
I thought so. Yeah, I know it says Red Raku, but what is it? Okay. Boron carbide with an interwoven bioaramid mesh. Of course, it makes perfect sense.
Well, did you know that the staining on the edges suggests it contained pockets of silica suspended in polyethylene glycol?
Actually, I had not.
Similar.
I had not reasoned that far. Yes.
Similar to the commercially sold gel pack technology.
So what I'm getting is this is very tough armor, and yet someone has cut it with a sword.
A die-cutted melee weapon.
Whoever shot this earth, the owner came loaded with the right kind of weaponry. Okay, so someone who's very good at, an expert in killing people, basically, killed whoever was wearing this. So it's actually plausible if it was shot. This may have been armor belonging to the serial killer, and they may have been shot by the HKPF, who would have known what they were facing.
But that would mean that the HKPF knew who they were coming for, right?
Yes.
Because that's what she said.
And if they were called in by the Whampoa elders, then the elders knew what they were calling them in for.
Ha! So do we want to talk? I think we should.
Yeah, we have specific questions for them. Okay, the HKPF. Tell me about this. Police were very polite and offered to look the other way over some of our deals. Is he suggesting that they asked to come in? Yes, okay. So in the elders' telling, the police requested to come and look at something. They weren't called in.
I'll try to believe that.
Since they weren't hunting a Whampoan, who were they here for? They didn't say and we didn't ask. Can these guys honestly be as incurious about everything other than their own special facets of technology as they
probably can. Honestly, yeah. I almost...
You're right, they're monomaniacs.
They obviously... Yeah. It does sort of beg your belief that they would be disinterested in why the police want to come into a building across the street from them.
I admit I have been slightly convinced that maybe it's reasonable that they're not interested in what happened to Magpie because everybody hated her. So they're just like, oh, thank goodness she's disappeared. They didn't think much of it. I went to the parking garage, there was a gunfight. But they don't know who there was a gunfight with?
Group of 4.
Mm-hmm. And 30 reinforcements.
30 reinforcements.
Yeah. Do we believe that?
Alright, so we still haven't solved Magpie's murder?
Nope. Well, we don't even know for sure she's been murdered.
We are pretty sure she's been murdered. And it was covered up.
Yeah, probably. I mean... A lot of people have been killed around here, and almost all of them were killed by, we think, the same person. Like, some tall humanoid who we think is incredibly fast and uses a sword or big knife. Killed a bunch of cops, a bunch of Whampoa elders, and quite likely Magpie as well.
Well, no, because we know how the serial killer works, right?
Well,
big strike, make a scene.
Well,
Magpie.
In the case of the ones except for Magpie, yes, but not the cops. The cops just like went and tried to shoot this person, and they were like, "I'll fight you," and just won.
No, but like we saw that part of the parking garage looked like, right? It was just covered in blood.
Yes,
like
it was in Magpie's case, it's being washed away, the blood.
In Magpie's case, we only found the blood in the drain after we pulled the drain out because someone was trying to hide that Magpie was dead.
Yes, that's the most likely thing that's going on here. But it wasn't the same person. Like, I think, Occam's razor once again.
It is possible that the killer wants to hide Magpie's murder within all the other murders.
Yep, that would be a very detective story-like outcome. Kind of unnecessary, though, because the Whampoans themselves are not connecting Magpie's vanishing with the other deaths, so it's not working.
Which is why I think someone has taken advantage of the chaos that killed Magpie and is not our serial killer.
Yeah, but Magpie vanished a month ago, before the elders were killed and before the shootout with the cops. So that's not taking advantage of the chaos. That's predating
That's
it.
True. Either way, I don't think it's the same killer.
Yeah. There are so many deaths that a single killer is not necessary. Hang on, that's blood.
Well, alright, my bit rate is a bit low, but it does sort of look like this entire wall is covered in blood.
Nah, it's just a bit rate. It's got bits of blood, alright. Lots of blood. There's lots of blood on the ground, lots of blood on the wall, but most of it is brick. There's too much blood, for sure. It's isometric video game sewer tiles.
Oh, that seems...
That's also...
Okay.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of blood, alright. The disgusting pile of stinking human remains smells strongly of blood and the first stages of decay. The arms, legs, and organs here are heaped together like stacked firewood, leaking blood and gore across the floor. The parts contained therein appear to have been sliced away from the parent body rather than torn or bitten.
Good news, the bitrate cleared up, and I have sharp graphics for all this blood. That's
not good news according to Zerovel, who's she's playing our rookie cute cop role here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's very consistent.
Slabs.
Shining lighthouse, ring-like images. Is this the iconography of one of the Whampoa elves? These trophies? This arm belonged to a Vor. Huh.
Well, glad we brought Ractor.
Yeah. The Vori of Zakoni. Thieves in law. Well, I don't know what that means. I mean, I know I was understandable. I don't know what the implications are. There's certainly a significant chance we'll find the killer's hideout down here, though. That would be nice.
All right. Stay with me.
I'm staying. Hello. What's
that
up?
Person, that Slav, sorry, that Vor, that thief, that doesn't fit our serial killer. It might fit the killer of Magpie.
So you think the Elder's killer might have killed whoever killed Magpie? And certainly the timing's right.
Yeah. And not because they were avenging Magpie or anything, just because that person happened to be in the sewers skulking around.
Well, I mean, maybe they were avenging Magpie.
Oh, that's also possibly true, but...
There's a necklace in this sewer. It's got a magpie on it.
Alright, well, we have found that.
That's a clue, I believe, in technical terms. We'll show that to somebody if we make it out of these sewers alive.
I think we should probably take that out and examine it and show it to somebody.
I mean, I know who we should show it to, but he won't want to look at it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? About a guy with psychometry?
Yeah, I don't think he'll have more to say.
No, but he... Hello?
Okay. That's a lot of people that I did not expect to see down here.
Let's just see if we can back off a little bit.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go talk to people about that.
As you round the corner, you hear voices. A Slavic accent. Interesting. A group that is packing up. What the hell? Yaroslav, Vasilia, Goods. So there's a whole gang of Russians hiding down here, doing something presumably criminal. They're waiting for someone called Alexander.
I believe we met Alexander. In pieces.
Yeah, we've certainly met a dead Vor. Yeah. These people are being hunted by the Triads. Fair enough. Who isn't? Who among us? Ha! They've got Magpie's stuff.
Alright, so we've sort of figured out what happened here. I think it's very annoying that they triggered this entire thing as we were leaving. I feel like we kind of deserve to walk away from this. But I guess not.
Alas. Well.
The good news is that this combat is going to start with a whole-ass wall between us and them.
Yeah, quite good cover, the solid walls. Okay, so... these people are threatening to kill us. In fact, they're more like promising than threatening.
I feel like the first option is... I mean, we all know what's actually going to happen here. I don't think any of these are going to get us out of combat, but the first option is the one we should use.
Yeah, if we want to make a serious attempt to avoid a fight, yeah. I don't think they would respect the Whampoa elders. Not if they're, robbing and having possibly killed one of them.
Yeah, but they're also certainly not going to respect, oh, I'm just investigating a Columbo mystery.
Think they'll be respect being killed with a sword?
Fair enough.
Huh? We've not actually entered combat. I guess we get the option of when to do so.
Alright, so we broke the scripting.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Well, I did save earlier, so it's not going to ruin it, if anything, if something actually goes wrong with the script. So I don't see what happens if we just try to leave. Attack them, it says. Does not attack.
That is... Has it disabled the way out? No, it hasn't. We can just walk away.
Oh.
Excellent.
Let's see if we can tell anyone about these guys. Hey, Debogo, want to know about this gang who... Oh, hey.
No? Well, we got this to talk about.
I wonder why he wasn't interested in this before. A no common killer. Killer was same on the police force. Yeah, that was obvious. Well, okay, let's go talk to the elves and tell them that... Hey,
Porter. Talk to Porter. Porter is the fixer. He should at least know something about this shit. He doesn't. He's a fucker.
He should have, but yeah. Do you think we can tell the elders, hey, we attacked someone in the sewer, but for some reason attacking them in context means leaving peacefully? Anyway, that we think they're deeply involved with your crime, although we're not actually quite sure how.
We will be going now. Alright.
Okay, I guess we need to commit to this triggered script.
Alright.
Of not fighting at this point.
This seems like a natural break point for an episode as we figure out whether this will actually work or not.
It does. If it doesn't, we'll load the game and probably still fight them.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching our investigation into the death of several Whampoa elders. Probably like 5 of them rather than 4 has not actually reached a conclusion. Yeah, there's some kind of thieves down there, right? They're stealing the Whampoan stuff. They may well have been involved in Maggie's disappearance and probable death. We don't actually know.
It seems... but there is also still obviously a serial killer that is also picking them off.
That's right. It seems most likely that these are not associated with the actual elder killer because it has killed one of them, we think. Okay. See you in the future.